Okay, guys, I had to come back because this happened, the clavicular slap. Um, Once again, let's grab this moment to analyze it deeper, the entire situation. And yeah, let's watch the video. Now, the clip is going around just like a shorter version, but let's watch not the entire thing, but context. So, this is important. He's smiling. She's smiling too. She's asking to be on stage with him. He was minding his own business, doing his own thing, and this girl approached and asked him to take her on stage. He's been a gentleman, bringing her up. Maybe she wants a picture. He's smiling. He likes her.
I might mock you, man. I might mock you.
Almost. You're almost there. Another like, you're like, you have me by like,
I got you, Mark.
So she's showing off whatever she clearly knows who she is, and she's approaching him for clout.
sure.
Okay. Slap. Do you really believe women don't deserve rights?
Now, she asks if he actually believes women don't deserve rights. Let me see if I can show this bit bigger. Gonna move around this thing. So this is by MW. I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm gonna move it down. I'm gonna move myself. I'm gonna duplicate this. So that we watch the entire thing. Truth. Okay. So I'm just gonna be down here and already.
That's kind of a fucked up thing to say, right? You said you don't believe women deserve rights?
Like which one, dude? You have to
Like
clarify.
all women. You said all women don't deserve rights?
Like
What the
what
fuck is
drives
wrong with
Now the thing is that she's asking him about a specific thing that he said without any context, and he's asking what specific rights is she talking about?
you for that?
Like which one?
You're weird as hell.
Well, like, can you clarify what you mean?
It's just, you were raised by a mother.
Well, like,
So all the things that she's mentioning are totally irrelevant to the point that she was asking. He's looking for clarification and to be specific. What are you talking about? What specific rights?
You know all women deserve rights. Most are fucking you,
like
bitch.
which one?
And she's starting to insulting.
Like which right? Like the right to vote? Like can you explain like what you mean? Like which right? Like, right to vote?
All women deserve the right to vote. Are you kidding me?
Okay, that's arguable. No, I'm just kidding. But he's asking for specific rights. Now, the thing is that in this case, let's analyze the question. Should anybody vote? That's a very controversial topic right nowadays, because if you start if you start selecting who, it's like what's gonna be the criterion. You have to give vote to everybody, even when you understand that some people are extremely ignorant. And I'm not referring to women in this case. I'm just saying in general, like people with poor education, with terrible backgrounds, and whatever, they're gonna make the bad decisions in general, including voting, and that could be women, men, whatever. So yes, there's something to say that maybe a better system would be somebody that has a certain level of education, but not academic, not schooling, but actual education like critical thinking skills, some story about your own country, some reference about how the law works, how economics work. In my opinion, that would be a good criterion so that you get finally to choose who's gonna run the entire thing. Because otherwise, if you have no information, no reference, no nothing, or you have invested interests, um, you're gonna you're gonna your the quality of your vote is not gonna be really good because you're basing your decision on superficial things like, oh, she's a woman, oh, he's a man. No, it's like, what are the policies they're proposing, what are their ideas about how the country should be run. You should know all those proposals so that finally make the decision. But to implement such a system would affect the other groups of power, and also it would be very difficult to enforce. Not impossible now with technology, but it would be difficult to enforce. Now, as a democratic solution for that, you give vote to everybody, and you um and then pretty much allow that whatever is gonna happen happens. That's it.
I'm asking you to clarify.
So nobody is guaranteed the. We decide that everybody has the right to vote, but do we really deserve it? That's the question.
What's your
I don't know what his stance is on that. His stance is on that, and I don't really. I'm not gonna look
I
at it.
don't want to punch you! Sorry, Mo!
you don't want to what?
I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face, man!
I'm gonna effing punch you in the face. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why, after asking him to bring you on stage, even her friend is like, dude, what are you saying?
I am!
Why does she think that she has the right to do that? It's like, if she were a dude, and this is where gender makes differences, I would never say that to another man because he knows that he's gonna get punched first. Pretty much, it's like you cannot make empty threats just out of nowhere. That's violence. Paradoxically, is what keeps everything civil because you cannot be fighting everywhere, everybody everywhere because you have a disagreement or because they did something that you didn't like. It's like more about it's interesting, but the possibility of violence forces you to create a mental process to assess if violence is necessary or not. There are some circumstances in which violence is totally inevitable, but an argument about an idea is definitely not one. Or what's the better sports team? It's just stupid. So it's that's the paradox of violence that men live and women don't understand, that because we know it, and you know that in a fight anything can happen, like especially if it's like a street fight, you can die or the other person can die. It's not what you're looking for, but an accident during the thing, somebody can die and the other person's life is going to be ruined too. You have a life lost and a family's life ruined, and then you have the life of the person who took that life ruined as well. So this is something that women don't understand in general because they don't have to deal with that, since uh, the dynamics are different, and that is gender based. Also, there's a difference in class. People who are lower from a lower status um, are more prone to be violent, precisely because they don't have um, it's just part of the environment and how they fix the things. They fix things in general and arguments. But as you get more educated and logical, it just starts making less and less sense.
You want to punch?
You want to punch? Come
You don't
on.
have the balls for that. No, you don't have the balls.
You can't say women don't deserve rights.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Why you can?
I do.
So, this chick's face, I didn't see that. But look at the face. She's mad. She did it on with intention. Even though she asked, "Can I slap you?" Like, dude, even if he says yes, it's like you are not allowed just to go and slap people around. And he didn't do anything. And this girl totally understand it. Like, why would you do that? And look at the hand. This one is laughing because this is a viral moment for them, which is what they were looking for from the very beginning. It's this all is so stupid. And then she insults him. And then this is the worst part. She smiles and makes a heart and acts like as if nothing happened, as if she just didn't put her hands on somebody. Now, this is going viral because he is like a personality right now that it's trending on the internet. But in general, to take this away from the context, and this is wrong either way. You shouldn't be hitting people around for whatever reason you think it's fit. Even less if it's about an idea, a discussion, which she's clearly not prepared for because she couldn't even describe it specifically. And she just brought the topic out of emotion and didn't actually argue with him. And he was looking for that conversation to clarify, what are you talking about? And maybe I will explain you why yes, why no, because she just came with an assumption and without a specific being specific about what in particular, so that he can defend his point.
I'm gonna sue your entire family.
He's gonna sue her entire family, and he's smiling because he's gonna do it. See you, Clav. It was nice to meet you. What is she trying now? She's trying to evade the entire thing. Like, oh no, I'm gonna leave, because now that he said that, she realizes that he can actually do that, and that she actually assaulted him. And she realizes it now. She's trying to defuse the situation by just going away. Oh, it was a pleasure. Nice to meet you. It was not right. So she's trying to gaslight him and manipulate him into nothing happened here. It's all fun. We're still friends. That was just playing. I'm still playing. We're chill. But he's clearly not gonna take it.
I'm gonna sue you. You're getting sued for assault.
You're getting sued for assault, which is what happened.
I'm gonna press charges on you. Hey, hold your ear, call the police. Hold your ear, call the police. Hold her, get the police. Hey.
Now she's terrified because they're pulling her so that she doesn't run away, and they're gonna call the police, which is what we all should do in this situation.
Get her.
And now the face changes because now she is finding out that she did something that she wasn't supposed to do. The people here are also really confused about what's going on, and she's like, I didn't do anything. No, you did. And now you're gonna face the consequences of what you did.
Call the police.
And now she's trying to justify herself. And she's like, what do you imagine she's gonna say when she goes to the police? I didn't do anything. And but he's saying that we shouldn't have rights. Yeah, but that doesn't justify you hit somebody. That's the law. And the law is set that way specifically for these reasons, that it's better for us to argue and have a conversation than hitting and killing each other just because we disagree. That's stupid.
Call the police. Go, get the police, please.
Can I get a picture with you?
This is what I love the most, that this girl shows up and she just asks him to have a picture with her, like as if nothing happened. Just like just keep going with the thing, like and his reaction. This also shows you how level-headed he is in particular, and I'm not flattering him. It's just analyzing which behavior is better for everybody. Instead of him getting mad and focusing and just like getting angry because it was a woman who hit him, and then apply the same criterion to this other woman saying like, oh no, you're a woman, nobody gets pictures now. That would be immature as well, because she has nothing to do with the situation. But he's like, yeah, sure, let's keep taking pictures. That these disturbance has already been taken care of.
Police. Call the police. That's all. He's slapping. Yeah, call the police. Charge him.
He's just smiling, knowing what he did. Like he's like, and the thing is that he didn't get violent.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Can I get another? Can I get another? Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Thank you, Flab. I appreciate you.
Dude, keep going. Now, what's interesting about all this entire situation, that when we see it through the light of gender, we will think that he should just suck up the slap and give her a pass. But the thing is that in this context, everybody's an adult, and you should know better in terms of how would you behave. Now, I'm saying this, but the thing is, like in my case, I don't know if I like, and that's why I'm analyzing this, because when I saw it, it's like, of course, this is what you gotta do. But the thing is that when you come from a background, which is my case, that is like more lower class, lower, like economic level, you are taught to fight and to defend yourself and to respond. And the thing is that, yeah, like there's actually, in a general sense, justified that if you've been attacked, you're allowed to defend yourself. But it opens the gate for more violence. And it's like, if somebody punches somebody, let's say it's two men, and they start fighting, and then one dies, and then one goes to jail, and then the brother of the one who died goes and look for the other one to take revenge and kills him, and then you start. This is pretty much what humans, the main problems of humans stem from, that it's revenge and who's right and who's wrong. Like wars are that. Pretty much wars are that, fights are like that, everything, just like the disagreement between religions, nationalities, laws, ideas. Oh, we cannot make a resolution, let's fight, and that's the thing. Like if somebody starts throwing hands out of something totally, like it's an idea, it's a disagreement, dude, put the person in jail, like take them to jail. Whether it's a man or a woman. And that's the entire thing of this. Is like, we are responsible adults. We should be trialed as such. Now, in my case, like if I were in the same situation, like now I'm going to think about this. But in the same situation, I think that I would go for the, how can she slap?
We don't want to talk with you actually. That's
Why don't you go and up then?
You go. How can you slap? How can you slap? How can she slap? How can she slap me? How can you slap?
And this is the thing. It's like she started it, and now everybody's trying to fight him because she gave her the same treatment that she gave him.
We don't want to talk with you actually. That's
Why don't you go and up then?
You go.
You go. Wow.
How can you slap?
How can you slap? How can you slap?
So you watch this video, it's satisfying because he's defending himself and he's showing her that she shouldn't put her hands on him. But the right approach would be actually clavicula's. That it's call the police because I've been attacked. So next time that you get into a disagreement or a physical altercation, just call the police. Now, there are times in which the police is not around and you're about to be deleted. You have to defend yourself and get into the fight, whatever it is. Somebody mugging you, attacking you out of nowhere, because this is just a slap, and he did the best response possible given the circumstances. But if it's somebody who's threatening your life, you gotta fight and just like it's either you or them in that case, you know. But if it's in this situation that it's starting to escalate, just call the police. So, that's it for this stream.